It is 3:12 and the DDA meeting for May 22nd is called to order. Ms. Clay, can we have our roll call, please?
Butler.
Yes, present.
Jacqueline Faith.
Present.
Howard.
Present.
Owen. Douglas Shaw. Jay Evans. Present.
Oh. Is there a motion to adopt, wait. Today's agenda, were we gonna add anything from your list, or is that all determined to be executive session? Ms. Dennis?
Yeah, we're good. We don't.
Okay, so is there a motion to adopt tonight's agenda?
So moved.
That was Nancy, is there a second?
Second.
That was Jay, is there any discussion? All right, Ms. Clay, please. Yes, present.
Jacqueline Faith. Jacqueline Faith.
Yes.
Howard.
Yes.
Jay Evans. Yes.
All right, the minutes for March 27th. Have they been reviewed? And if so, are there any changes to be recommended? And if not, is there a motion to approve? All right, thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, that was Nancy, that was Jacqueline.
Jacqueline. Yeah.
All right, any discussion? All right, Ms. Clay?
Butler.
Yes.
Jacqueline Faith.
Yes.
Nancy Howard.
Yes.
Jay Evans. Yes.
All right, the financial report for April. Mr. Wiggins, you have the floor. Good evening.
Here we have the Downtown Development Authority financials as of April 2025. Let's start off with my the cover sheet. With the operating cash, with the beginning balance, we have three accounts that we have listed here. In total, we have $2,598,761. We had deposits of 100 in total, 170,988. Withdrawals are only $28,076. The ending balance was $2,741,674. The operating cash basically increased by $142,913. Operating revenue, our budget is $1,429,768. Year-to-date actual of revenue coming in was $3,678,033. We had a budget balance of $2,248,265. With that, operating revenue was 2.25 as far as being in the positive. Our operating expense budget was $1,429,768. Year-to-date actual that the DDA has spent out was $940,734. We have some encumbrance, which is $86,951. That gives us a budget balance of $2,084. So with that, there's just with that showing the operating revenue and operating expense along with the operating cash, it gave us a net position of 2.65. Behind the cover sheet, I've given three graphs of each, the operating cash, operating revenue, operating expense. I won't sit up and go through them. After that, I've also put in the packet Bank statement ending in 0510. I've also, with that particular bank statement, and included all of the checks that have been spent out of the account attached to it. With that, from our system of Encode, I've also included a departmental payment report, which should match up with what the bank statement said, but we do have a timing issue with that on when stuff go into Encode as far as at the same time when items hit the bank statement. After that, I have included with that, the next bank statement ending in 3693. And then the third bank statement after that ending in 1/11/60. I also included the Georgia Fund 1 statement of account. As of April 30th, 2025, we had an earned and reinvested of $7,510.03. So the prior balance was $2,082,749. With that additional earnings, we now moved up to $2,090,259. And with that, I also included where I get most of the numbers from Encode is expense to revenue expense budget that comes up with some of the numbers especially for the expenses, operating expense. And with that, take any questions. Any?
Questions or comments?
All right, thanks.
Of business, Ms. Dennis.
Good evening. So a quick update on the advanced DDA training for the board. We had been in conversation several months back with Dan McCray, bringing him in to do a customized training, advanced DDA training for the entire board at one time. Unfortunately, I believe some wires got crossed. So in talking to Mr. McCray and his team, he does not have the ability to come in or the availability to come in and do a customized training, but would be willing to offer a Zoom training, which I know that it's not what we wanted. So we have been in conversation with the Carl Vinson Institute and are narrowing in on dates that we can have a facilitator come in. We're looking at Catherine Lakowski, who some of you may already know, to come in and facilitate that training. We are trying to get it done within the month of June so we can have this done by the start of our new budget cycle. We will send out a what's the thing called? Google Doodle poll, isn't that what it's called? To identify a Friday that we can have everybody in the room to do the training all at one time. So I expect that because of the holiday weekend, by Tuesday of next week, I will have some tentative dates that she is available so that I can present those back to you, as well as the budget allocation for what it's going to cost us to do that training. Are there any questions?
Any questions?
No? All right, thank you.
New business. HVAC, is that? Hello.
Good day. Good afternoon, everybody. So, Lisa from procurement. New business. So we had some repairs completed at the 819 D Forest Park Way building to get ready and prepared for the Elevate program. And we ended up discovering that there were some issues with the existing HVAC system in the building as well. So Economic Development received a quote from the vendor that did the previous renovations, which is A&D Horizon. And their quote is in the packet for $12,900 to replace the HVAC unit, which is pretty old. And so when we got that quote, I did share with Economic Development to also get a second quote for comparison, and offered up the new contractor that the city has in place now for the HVAC units for the city buildings. And so we received a quote back from them. Their company is Aries MEP, and their quote came in at 18,260. So it's about $6,000, a little bit more than what A&D Horizon had provided a quote for. So, no. We had a preventive maintenance only contract, and that was with ABM. AD Horizon is one of our pre-qualified contractors that we use for the home program for the resident repairs.
Let's go back. So the air wasn't working during the grand opening.
I believe it went out sometime during the event
This is a quote from that to repair it.
to replace the unit.
And so what did you say about who had it before, or wasn't it, you said it was worked on before?
No, I said, A&D had came in and did other renovations to the building so we can get it ready for the Elevate, program, grand opening ribbon cutting. And so, I believe they did a repair to the existing unit to make sure that it was operable during that time. Yeah. Yes, it.
Exactly. We had lots of people. And then the other thing that we realized after the event was that the breaker had tripped because of the extra load of equipment that we brought in. It tripped the breaker, which meant the air went off. But even with that, we reset the breaker, the air worked, but understanding that the patch is a temporary patch at best.
Sorry, are we gonna need him? That big?
Yeah, and it does need to be replaced. Sorry, go ahead.
That's the only thing that was alarming was that their quote so much higher than the company. But this building is covered under the buildings that they're maintaining for the city. Okay.
Are you recommending the Horizon one?
The AD, yeah, A&D Horizon, yes, ma'am.
And then we have a guaranteed or a warranty, I think.
They did have the language in there about the manufacturer warranty. We can definitely find out what their installation warranty would be, 90 days or something of that nature. But there would definitely be a manufacturer warranty on the new unit.
They're operating in there currently without any AC?
It's not as hot as it has been. It is working, but it's kind of hit or miss. It's really cool in the morning and late evening and warm during the day.
Okay. All right, so is there a motion to accept staff recommendation for A&D Horizon?
I make a motion. This is Jacqueline.
Jacqueline, is there a second?
Second.
Jay, is there any discussion? And then Ms. Clay, can you do the roll call, please?
Mayor Angeline Butler,
Yes.
Jacqueline Faith,
Yes.
Nancy Howard,
Yes.
Jay Evans. Yes.
Wait, really quick, for IFRS update, is that executive session? Can we pivot? really quick? 'Cause he's out the-
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm gonna ask for a motion to enter into executive session for personnel litigation, real estate, or legal matters. Okay. Okay, thank you. Is there a second?
Second.
All right, thank you. That was Jacqueline. All right, thank you. Are you just gonna shut it down here?